Don't know about you guys, but I think my hair is looking absolutely magnificent right now. Good afternoon, guys. How are you all doing? I'm trying to position you so that the sun isn't glaring into the lens. I don't know if I've got it. Will that help? Maybe not. Maybe. I don't know. I've just finished work and I've stopped off here at St James's Park because I wanted food. I need to eat. I'm going to go to the cinema today. I've decided. I've got an hour before the film starts. I'm going to go see The Marvels. Having a coffee as well. Oh, I am worn out from this morning's work. I literally had 5 nurseries to deliver to. Very hard saying that. And the first one had, I think, something like 13 trays. So I was able to manage to condense them down to 10. And the thing is, my trolley that I use can only carry 5, so it was 2 trips. And then the other 4 were more or less the same. So 2 trips per nursery. And then I had to go to this office block in the middle of town. I've delivered to many times before. I had to do 2 trips on that one. And they are on the 6th floor of this building. So thankfully there are lifts. Oh, update on my finger. Can we see this? Hold on. Let me put my food down. The nail is no longer hanging off. I've managed to shorten it enough so it's not doing that. It's healing and growing, so that's good. Still a bit on numb side and whatnot, but I'm used to that, you know, with the trapped nerve and everything. Am I really bright right now? I can't do anything with the sun, sorry. What else can I tell you guys? Oh, by the way, it's very windy. So I'm glad I've not been to the Peak District. It'd be mental out there, especially going over the top. I was there, what night was it? Friday night, I think it was. I had an extra drop, so I had to go. I did a few drops around Sheffield, then I went to Grindleford to a regular, and then I had to go to this extra drop to a place that I'd never been to before. Could not find it for love or money. Because it was an extra drop and it wasn't on my device that I carry and on my sheets, I had to go off a photo of I can get there. I can speak English. I had to go off of a photo that had been sent by my manager, and luckily it had a phone number on it, so I was able to contact the customer. Eventually found them, but it turns out this road that they live on, it shares another road name on the same road, which is why I was getting confused, because at first it was like, oh, I found the road, and it went from 20, 19, 18, all the way down to 14, and that was it. I'm like, I'm looking for number 4. So yeah, that was a hoopla, but then it didn't end there, because then I had to go to Fullo, to another place that I'd never been to before, but I eventually found that. And then to a farm behind Hathersage in the middle of nowhere, and I'd never been to this one before, and it was ridiculous because the sat-nav took me along this long dirt trail down to a farm that I'd been to before. And I'm like, this is not the right place. So I rung the customer and he says, oh, you've gone past us. Turned out it was a farm behind another farm. And the best thing was, as I was going round to get to their farm, it was very narrow, obviously pitch black because there's no light there at all. And because there was nowhere for me to turn around afterwards, I had to reverse out that way. I did it very carefully. I managed it eventually, but it took some doing. So when I got back to work, I was quarter of an hour late. Oh well, that sun's really getting in my way. Now, better there, look, see? My head blocks the sun. I think, well, it blocks sunlight. Oh, Okay, makes me look like an angel. Oh no. I can tell I'm tired and hungry because I'm making myself laugh with silly comments. I'm actually thinking, well, I mean, I might go in TK Maxx. I don't know. Like I say, I've got an hour before the film starts, and I know it's pretty far to get there from here, but I'm sure I can do it in like 20 minutes, maybe. Yeah, my hair's looking very good, isn't it? That's why I've been doing this a lot. Covers it up. But today, because it's that windy, I'm frightened of it flying away, so I'm just going to let my hair do what it wants. Ow. Not going to have to worry about the sun much longer. Look at this. Rain clouds. Oh no. Looks like I might have to get my coat out. Luckily it's in the boot of the car. Anyway, I'm going to finish eating my dinner, and then I'm going to pop into TK Maxx and then head to the cinema. Can you tell I've just been outside? I've realised what was wrong with the camcorder. It's been in the car all morning, and because it's been cold and then I started using it, it started fogging up. But never mind, I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh yeah, I was going to show you guys something. Hold on, hold that thought. Oh, it's windy. Ah. Oh, I'm getting lamped by leaves. Too many leaves. Oh, sun in the way. It was going cloudy. Is that? Yeah, you can really see me. Oh no. Chris is crackers today. Right, I'm holding you with my hand. So, I've lost my train of thought. Do you guys remember that I bought this clipboard that has a cover? Well, look what's happened to it. I've been using it that much. Yeah, it's falling to bits. Literally. The cover somehow fallen off of there. So I'm thinking, if I've got the time after I've been here at the cinema, because by the way I'm at the cinema, I've got 20 minutes before the film starts. Sun, stop it. I'm thinking, if I've got the time after I've been to the cinema, to maybe go into the range, or should I say brave going in the range, because it's full of silly season stuff, and you know, I'm allergic to that kind of thing. So yeah, I might go in and get another one, because the alternative is to use like duct tape or something to put it back together, and I don't really want to do that. Anyway, but yeah, I want to show you a few features this car has got, by the way. Like, for example, let's see if it'll do it. Watch the door handle. Ready? Oh look, it pops out. So I have to somehow get it back on there. There we go. That's because this is loose. Also, there's a panel down here that's loose. I've noticed these lights. Don't worry about that. That happened in the old car. It's because of this thing here. These don't work, and I found out why. Because there's no light bulbs in them, so I need to figure out what light bulbs I need. It's same on this one as well. I'm trying to think what other tricks this car has that I should bring up. It is an old car. I mean, you've got to expect this sort of thing. Look at the leaves. Whoa. Very windy. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, that was distracting me. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I know there's no light in the boot, so what I've decided is, because I've bought myself a new torch, and it's really, really good. So good, in fact, that I use it for work now. I especially need it when I'm in the Peak District. So the other torch that I have, I've decided to leave in the boot of the car, and it's a good thing I bought it, because those leaves are really distracting me. Torch. Right. I'm glad I bought that torch because it turns out the next day I took both torches with me. I'd not decided to put the other one in the boot at that point. But it turns out the old torch died on me. It needed new batteries. So I've done that and now it's in the boot of the car. I'll have to show you the new one later. In fact, it'll probably, I said probably, be dark by the time I get home. So I'll be able to show you guys how good it is when I take Harley out for his walk. Right, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to put this bike in the boot or maybe in the bin, I don't know. And then I'm going to go through all of these leaves and go into the cinema. And of course, I'm leaving the camcorder in the car. Hopefully it'll not fog up again. We'll see. What in the heck? Wind's picked up so much. Honestly, I've just come out of the cinema and it was just a sea of leaves across the car park. But it's definitely picked up since I went in there. Look at this. Oh, check it out. Whoa, that's mental. I enjoyed the film and now I'm gonna go to the range because it's only 3:45 and it's just around the corner, so unless of course, you know, I get blown away. Hey, at least my hair's looking fine. Pooh. They haven't got any. They're out of stock. Meh. That means I've got to come back in here again at another time and try to avoid all of this crap. Now I've got to work my way back out again without passing any of it. I don't know. Well, I've been home for about an hour and a half maybe already. I was going to take you guys out with me to show how good that torch is. Unfortunately, when I got back, it wasn't dark yet and Harley wanted his walk. But it is now dark, so I can show you. I'll just show you the torch itself. It's this Energizer torch. It's got like a little flap at the bottom, so you can just park it like that. But I want to show you how good it is. So let's turn all the lights out. Oh no, can't see anything. Well, maybe the laptop, but you ready for this? Look at that. I just love how bright it is. In fact, let me show you out on the garden where Harley decides to run out. As predicted, he just ran outside. But right now you can't see my garden. Ready? Look at that. It's awesome. I think it's brilliant. It's definitely come in handy for work because I'm shining it at people's houses. I don't like doing it, but I have to try and find the numbers. But yeah, it's cool. And as you heard, the wind is super crazy right now. But it is November, you know, it's usually windy at this time of the year. Yeah, since I've got home, more or less all I've been doing is I've done my pots, I've had a cup of coffee, watched some TikTok, as I always do. And no doubt, in a bit, I'll be playing Watch Dogs 2. I've officially become addicted to it. Although, oh my god, the other day, there was a part of a mission where you're at Alcatraz and I've done this thing where I've had to find a box to hack or something, and then you discover that there's somebody being held hostage by a group of guards and you have to go and rescue him, get him out, and then escape yourself. And I had to try it over and over and over. So many times I was getting so frustrated. I rage quit twice, honestly, on 2 separate occasions because I was getting that mad with it. I even looked at a YouTube video to see how to do it, and I don't know how they've done it, but they started off by using the stun gun to zap the guards, and then got the guy out of the prison cell. He scarpered, and then they ran as fast as they could to a boat and got away. And I'm thinking, I've tried that without the stun gun. So I tried the stun gun straight away, shot one, and it hit them, but it didn't do anything. And straight away they started shooting at me, and I'm like, what? But eventually, after many, many attempts, because I kept freeing the guy, but getting away was the hard bit. So I decided to try something else. After I freed the guy, and then I was starting to get chased, instead of just running out and trying to get to the end, to where the boats were, I hid behind a wall. I've got this option where I can hack the helicopter and make it go funny. The helicopter that's chasing you. And so I did that, and then instead of keeping on running out, I ran back into the building where everybody just started running out to all the areas where there's boats to try and catch me. And before I knew it, the entire prison was empty and I was on my own. And I'm like, okay. So I casually and carefully made my way to a boat rather than just running, because that was my first mistake when I first did it. After I rescued the guy, I made a beeline for the boat, and there were two guards there and spotted me and shot me. So yeah, I made my way very slowly, got on a boat, noticed there were police boats roaming around, so I made my way in between so they didn't see me, and I finally got away. But yes, I am addicted to Watch Dogs 2 now. So I've been like finding all the side missions that I can, so I can do all of them before I keep on with the main missions. It's frustrating, but I'm enjoying it. Still not as good as the first Watch Dogs though. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off now because I need to get this edited. And yeah. Why are you sat like that? What, are you waiting for something? I'm talking to the vlog. Or are you just that shocked that I've actually vlogged today? Me too. Right guys, all that's left for me to say now is thank you for watching and subscribing if you have, and liking this video if you did. Until the next time, peace out. And once again, my hair is looking absolutely stunningly beautiful. Not.